What's going on? Welcome back. Ryan here. In this video, we are talking about introducing brokers. Now, no matter what your background is, you have either interfaced with an introducing broker or you've maybe heard of this, but we're going to actually look at this definition, right? So, let me pull up. Right, so again, we're on the NFA webpage. We're looking at the definition from the NFA. An introducing broker is an individual or organization that solicits or accepts orders to buy or sell futures contracts, commodity options, retail, off-exchange forex contracts, or swaps, but does not accept the money or assets from customers to support these orders, right? So what does that mean? Well, an introducing broker is kind of like a middleman between the futures commission merchant and the public or potential clients. Now, again, you have either used an IB or you've heard of them. I think a really great website to come to is the CME group, and we can come to the CME group and we can look up brokers, and this top result here is find a broker directory, right? So all of the places where people can sign up for forex, or again, when we look at the definition, right? An IB is an individual or organization that solicits or accepts orders to buy or sell futures contracts, commodity options, retail off-exchange forex contracts, or swaps, but does not accept the money or other assets from the customers, right? So these people are just accepting orders, they're opening accounts, but they're not actually collecting the money or the funds. And it's important to understand that when you get that Series 3 license, when you get your foot in the door with a sponsor broker and you start to learn this business, you start to work as an associated person, there will be a time in the future, maybe not immediately, maybe you need to get a little experience first, which I highly recommend, right? Through a mentor, through that sponsor broker. But once you have applied yourself, you have your license, there will be a time in the future where you could start your own introducing broker. And if you don't realize how big that is, how potentially life-changing it could be to operate an introducing broker, of course, if you're qualified, if you are, in it for the right reasons, it can be a very lucrative business, right? So again, when we look at these brokers, let's try to find an introducing broker here, right? There's all of these different brokers, right? So give me a sec here. So as you can see, when you come onto the CME group and we're looking for brokers, right, there are a lot of these brokers and people that are operating in this business with their niche as professionals in this industry. And this is super important to understand that look at all of these people that are operating and doing business, right? This should really light a fire under your ass to show you that this is an industry, this is an area where you can innovate, you can create, as long as you're able to get your foot in the door with that Series 3 license and you're able to find that sponsor broker to really help you get through that learning process, you really can do anything you want, right? So here we go. Cannon Trading, right? Cannon Trading is an independent introducing broker providing online, full-service, and managed futures trading services since 1988, located in Beverly Hills, California. Cannon offers over 10 trading platforms, broker-assisted services with experienced licensed 3 brokers, hedge accounts, trading systems, as well as managed accounts, right? So when we will open this up and we'll look up Cannon Trading here, and you can see, right, that this is a real business, right? That they have all of these institutional type softwares, right? eFutures, CQG, Trade Navigator, MetaTrader, MultiChart, OptionView, iBroker, right? And remember, there's all of these different introducing brokers, right? You can have independent introducing brokers, or you can have an introducing broker that is how do you say it? That is guaranteed by a futures commission merchant, right? Which specifically for this video, I'm not going to go into what independent or guaranteed means, but just know that the Series 3 license allows you to do so many things. And this is the reason why all of these top tier hedge fund managers have this license, right? Because they're commodity brokers and because of what it allows you to do. Okay, so again, just, I really hope that you go and look this up for yourself. If you're not aware of how this works, I really hope that you take the time to go through these videos as many times as you need to really conceptually grasp just how powerful the Series 3 license is and what you can do with it, and why I am here sharing this information with you. Not from a place where I'm trying to convince you of something, but from a place where I already have my Series 3 license, I already have my Series 30 license, and I'm already doing this, right? And there's a reason why I've taken time to kind of sidetrack away from, again, my goals in this industry to create my in-house education platform that not only is going to teach you how to trade, teach you about investments, but also give you an opportunity to become licensed, to learn from somebody who has already taken these tests and passed, and to have a relationship with me as somebody who could mentor you and help you really break into this industry, right? I see a lot of quantitative analysis people who are interested in stats and mathematics and finance, and they want to break into the hedge fund world, but they're doing it the wrong way, right? They're going out trying to get hired by these hedge funds, and what they're doing is they're giving away their biggest assets, which are understanding data science, understanding modeling, understanding some of these techniques that they bring to the table that hedge funds find valuable, and they're giving their most precious skills away for nothing in return other than maybe a higher paycheck. And I just think that's so silly, right? Because as a quant, as someone who's interested in hedge funds, you should want to have your own structure where you protect your proprietary trading knowledge, your proprietary skills of building models and using data. And the way that you do that is by utilizing the Series 3 license, which is why I know that the daily option is going to be so successful because I see the demand in this industry and I see nobody out here serving and explaining and trying to teach people about these licenses and just how important it is to understand the business side of how this works. So again, I hope you're finding this interesting. Again, we talked about the Series 3 license and the introducing broker, and looked at an example here of Canon Trading, and looked on the CME group broker directory where you can come and look up all of these brokers. So again, if you have any questions, reach out. I love to hear from you, and I look forward to continuing this conversation in the next video.